What's up, y'all? This is Bow-Legged Lou Full Force, and I just want to send a great appreciative thank you to my man on social media. He goes by the name of Talk to Pops, and his other social media page, Talk to the Streets. He did a post that said, did anybody know that the House Party Bullies produced one of the Backstreet Boys' biggest hits? And then he just delved into some of our career, and people were so shocked and surprised. Just to let everybody know that Full Force is actually 6 members: Bow-Legged Lou, Paul Anthony, B Fine, and our cousins, Baby Jerry, Shy Shy, and Kurt. It's 6 of us. We write and produce. We split everything 6 ways. Even if one person write a song, we split it 6 ways. Even if 3 people write a song, written and produced by Full Force. All for one, one for all. Once again, a lot of people were surprised at a lot of different things we did. People are surprised that, wait a minute, you guys produced Thanks for My Child by Cheryl Pepsii Riley that went #1? You guys were the last American producers to work with Selena? Oh yeah. You guys worked side by side with Teddy Riley in the same studio for Monifa? Yeah. You guys did Basketball with Curtis Blow? You played on it and you co-wrote it? Yeah. And we were the first musical entity to work with the NBA when we produced the soundtrack for Michael Jordan's Playground home video. We even had Michael Jordan doing the video with us also. It was us, Kid and Play, Lisa, Cheryl Pepsii Riley, and Dr. Ice of UTFO. We had a blast. People were surprised to know that we worked with our boys Houdini in the studio when Cool G Rap came into the studio to help to write some lyrics, and it was for the Nightmare of Elm Street soundtrack. Dr. Ice's solo album, Samantha Fox, we produced a lot of those songs. Anyway, let's take it over to Talk to Pops. I want him to do his thing. Some of y'all might have seen him already, but y'all check out what he has to say, how he delved into our career. And then after that, we'll talk a little more extra stuff. We'll say thank you, and we'll delve in just a little bit of when we worked in the early career with Nicki Minaj, along with my son Lou Star, Safari, and 7-Up. They went by the name of the Hood Stars. Here is Talk to Pops.
I know the Bullies from House Party produced one of Backstreet Boys' biggest hits and many others.
Before they were bossing around Kid and Play and House Party, 3 brothers, B Fine, Paul Anthony, and Bow-Legged Lou, formed a group with their cousins called Full Force. But at the time, they were struggling musicians looking for their big break.
Got turned out by every label 3 times, twice, 4, whatever. Got thrown out of a couple of buildings too.
But all that was about to change when the group decided to take their skills and start producing for other artists. They recruited artists from the area and put together a song that would change their fate. Roxanne, Roxanne by the group UTFO. The success of Roxanne, Roxanne paid off, and the group decided to continue producing for other artists. They took a chance on an 18-year-old New York girl named Lisa, and it paid off with B Fine writing a track called Wonder If I Take You Home.
I was working at Benetton on the east side, and I'm folding sweaters, but I was afraid to quit my job. I didn't know where I was going, so Full Force had to come in and drag me out. Lisa, you can't work here anymore.
The success of Lisa and the Cult Jam allowed Full Force to have their own deal, while simultaneously continue to produce for Lisa and the Cult Jam. Their reign continued to dominate the pop charts and the R&B charts.
For a very long time, if you were Puerto Rican from the Bronx, you couldn't see out of this eye because you had to have the Lisa hair.
No.
The success of Lisa and the Cult Jam allowed Full Force to work with pretty much anybody, even revitalizing James Brown in the late 80s. As their success grew, they were offered small roles in movies, but one role was about to change their lives, being cast in House Party.
I smell pussy.
They even wrote, produced, and sung that popular dance track, Ain't My Type of Hype, in House Party. House Party was a smash and allowed the brothers to continue producing for artists like Jasmine Guy. But times are changing. Music was shifting more into gangster rap, and opportunities slowed for Full Force for a couple of years.
Some rough times, no question, but we always knew once a hit, twice a threat. All it takes is one.
The gangster rap started coming in right at that time, so it changed the whole vibe of the music industry.
But then an opportunity came to work with an upcoming band called the Backstreet Boys, and Full Force had just the song ready for them.
My love is all I have to give, but my love is all I have to give.
And Full Force was back on top, continuing to produce for artists like Rihanna, and even producing Nicki Minaj early stuff with the Hood Stars, and sung background on her song Autobiography.
Now, Louis, and I want you to put this on your mother's soul and your life.
Oh, God.
Have you... he has 2 kids, his kids. Mm-hmm. Have you ever known any man, including Safari, to write raps for me?
Never. You wouldn't even get no ideas from any of us. You was big on, I gotta write my own shit. Y'all not writing nothing. Yeah.
Yo, see, text me 7up's number. Don't tell him why I'm calling. Just text me his number. Don't hit him.
Oh,
I wanna call him real quick. I'm gonna call you right back too. I'm gonna see if this is his real number, but I wanna speak to him.
Well, now.
I'm just saying. No, this is Bow-Legged Lou's son.
Okay.
You remember Bow-Legged Lou and them?
Absolutely.
We were signed to them.
Wait, you signed to them too?
Yes, with the group. Our group was signed to them because that's his father. The boy I just called, that's Bow-Legged Lou's son.
Full Force. When I was a kid, your biggest fear was one of Full Force stealing your girl.
Really?
Like that. Oh, absolutely. They was hot out. They was like, those girls want to get with them.
Flex, you are crazy. Anyway, I want to give a shout out to my boy Neil Grant for bringing Nicki to my attention. Yo, Lou, you gotta hear this girl, man. She's dope. She was in my friend Boz's basement, and she's dope. Nicki came to my house in Brooklyn. She did her thing for me. I'm like, man, she is out of here. Connected her with my son Lou Star. He loved her. He formed the group The Hood Stars with them. I gotta give a shout out to the late, great DJ K-Slay up in heaven for being the one to give Full Force an opportunity to showcase the Hood Stars at Hot 97. And K-Slay said, yo, Lou, bring them up, no problem. They all came up, they did the damn thing. Nicki killed it with her freestyle. The rest of the fellas did their thing, but Nicki killed it. She stood out. So I want to give a shout out to DJ K-Slay for giving us that opportunity. And then we also did a solo joint, a solo demo on Nicki. And a lot of times people like to say that Nicki never paid homage to those before her, but Nicki always paid homage, even before Nicki blew up, because on that same demo, the first cut is called Introlude, Props, where Nicki gives props to Kim, Foxy Brown, Missy, everybody.
It's your girl Nicki Minaj, man. Full Force, I see you. I wanna shout out all the living legends. Roxanne Shante, MC Light, Salt and Pepper, Queen Latifah, and the rest of them. Warren Hill, Missy Elliott, Remy Martin, EVE, The Brat, and the rest of them. I want to shout out Lil' Kim and Foxy Brown for holding it down for so many years. Thanks for passing the torch. I'll take it from here.
We parted ways amicably with Nicki, so everything was positive. She even made a donation to my foundation, Hope with a Vision, which is, I always appreciate Nicki for that. And I remember when we parted ways, I said, Nicki, you should jump on MySpace. That might be a good thing for you. She came back and thanked me. You know, I'll never forget that, because she did a damn thing that led to Fendi changing her name to Nicki Minaj, then Debbie Anthony managing her and showing her the ropes, and led to the legendary Lil Wayne and Cash Money. We're so proud of Nicki. Always. So we want to say once again, thanks to Talk to Pops for making that post that he did and just talking about our career and surprising a lot of people and people telling us, talk more about what you guys did and blah, blah, blah. So here it is. And you know who else we have to thank?
Oh, yeah. Who's that?
We have to thank all of the fans, all of our friends, family, everybody that sent out positive comments on social media, and we love you for all the comments. And we had some haters in there also, but we love y'all for that.
But I love haters.
Yes. And you know something, man? A lot of people kept telling us that we forgot to mention other people that we wrote, produced, co-wrote for, performed with. We forgot to mention other people.
Like who?
Do that.
Like
who?
A couple.
Here it goes.
Just a couple.
Rihanna. Okay, we worked on her multi-platinum Pon de Replay album.
Keep it going.
Black Eyed Peas. With Fergie. Faith Evans. Sheila E. Gerald Levert. 3LW. Black. Shanice. Hall & Oates. Jasmine Guy. Anastasia. Raquel Sadiq. Becky G. Fat Joe. The Barrio Boys. Method Man. Big Daddy Kane. Genuine. Da Brat. Montel Jordan. Raekwon. Silk the Shocker. Scarface. Prodigy and B. Ashanti. Soleil. Allure. Kevon Edmonds. Regina Bell. Weather Girls. Melissa Morgan. Philip Bailey of Earth, Wind & Fire. CeCe Peniston. Tevin Campbell. Howard Hewitt. Little G of Silk. Slim of 112. RL of Next. Steve Russell of Troop. Force MDs. Flavor Flav. Freedom Williams of CNC Music Factory. That's right. We did a spoken word joint with Omari Hardwick, Big Daddy Kane, Blair Underwood, and Malcolm Jamal Warner. And we can't forget UTFO, Lisa and Coach Jim, The Real Roxanne Whip, Hitman Howie T, Cheryl Pepsii Riley, Ex-Girlfriend, Curtis Blow, Selena, Little Kim, Bob Dylan, James Brown, Patti LaBelle, Samantha Fox, Nicki Minaj. Don't forget the mixtape joint that we produced was called Autobiography, which featured Sean Wright and Full Force. That's right, Crush Groove, House Party, Kick It Freaking Ass, Backstreet Boys, Justin Timberlake and NSYNC, LFO, Britney Spears, Martin, and we can't forget, shut the hell up, and we can't forget ourselves, Full Force. We're a group. We did songs such as Ain't My Type of Hype, Unselfish Lover, Alice, I Want You Just For Me.
And we still take it to the stage. Do not get it mangled.
That's right, we're still performing also.
Before you smell something, when Michael Jordan's Playground, we did the music to that, but we all played Michael Jordan Game in 3. And I was the only one who scored in them. Yeah. Now we can talk back to Vegas and talk.
It's true.
What do you smell? You show no mercy. What do you smell? You show no mercy. You smell something? I smell something. You smell something? What do you smell? What do you smell? I smell party, house party, 30th year anniversary. Thank you for real. Peace.